our beautiful Bliss Babes out there. I am Stephanie, and I am with my bestie, Tammy, today. And we are going to be talking about Valentine's Day, the aftermath. How did it go for everyone out there? Tammy, how was your Valentine's Day?
My Valentine's Day was very good. I did not celebrate on Valentine's Day, but I'm on husband number 3. So I think we've got this shit sorted now. But
Right.
I have had some bad Valentine's days over the years.
Yes, not your first rodeo
Oh my God.
or your second.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think, that's an important question. We put so much pressure on this holiday, which, I do adore Valentine's Day, but primarily because I like pink, sparkly hearts and things. I don't like it as a romantic holiday. I like it as just like a really fun decorating holiday.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it as a romantic holiday when my partner gets it right. And my third one, last one, best one, third husband, he gets it right all the time. Thank God. But yeah, I love a good romantic Valentine's now. But I've had some impressively disappointing Valentines.
Yes, as we all have. And we don't talk about it enough. Here at Bliss Babe, we're going to fucking talk about it now. Let's talk about your horrible Valentine's Day. Did it meet the expectations, all the hype? Did you get all the things you wanted? What was your best gift? What was your worst gift? So, yeah, we're going to dive down into that. I actually did some homework for all of you beautiful Bliss babes out there. And I text an equal amount about of my male friends and family and my female friends and family just to get kind of like an overall survey of what do you feel about, like, what are your real true thoughts and feelings about this holiday?
Love
So I got
that.
a lot of interesting things.
I love it. And I do want to take a quick second for people who are listening and not watching. We've done this before. You must
Right.
go check it out. Stephanie looks like she looks like she's going to a very glamorous funeral of Valentine's.
Hmm.
And I'm so obsessed. She has some goth jewelry. Yep,
Yes.
she always has her warrior ring because she always comes,
Hard to
protection.
murder.
Hard to murder, babe. And, she just couldn't look any more fabulous. I had to go in and get myself into a murder vibe as well. She's blacked out. I've got my vampire red outfit on because let's be honest, sometimes you just want to kill somebody after Valentine's, which we don't endorse.
No, yeah, don't murder.
But
Yes.
the death of Valentine's, I mean, so many Valentine's days were like a punch to the gut. They ended in tears. There's fighting involved. There are online apologies. It's too much. I'm
Right.
in a cycle of abuse. Get me out. So, anyways, you should check Stephanie's outfit out on YouTube.
And Tammy's gorgeous outfit. I mean, I think we're both like channeling our inner like mob wife era, which I'm like super into. I got my vintage fur again on behind me. It's like my emotional support fur.
I love
But
it.
yeah, I'm loving like this mob wife era where you could just wear like black and bold lips and heels and all the things. And I won't lie, so we hosted a party for Valentine's Day. It was my husband's 40th around Valentine's Day, so we did all the pink stuff and, I was like, "It's no pressure anyone to come because it is Valentine's Day." But the friends, we got to hang out with so many gorgeous friends and family. Not everyone, because I know it was Valentine's Day, so I was like, "No pressure if you already have plans or you booked something for your significant other." But so many of my close friends showed up like stunning. The vintage furs, the silk dresses, the pearl, the red lip. I
Wow.
was like, "Where is this I'm like so inspired by my friends. This is so wonderful
I
because
love that.
more is
And you
more.
know what? They were probably who they were to start. But remember,
Yes.
again, everybody, if we give everybody a safe space, like maybe we're a little extra, they can be a little extra, and you're a little extra. And in the end, maybe we just become ourselves, you know?
Yeah, if you have that little urge to put on the crazy outfit or something that is too much, put it on. Life is short. Wear the outfit now. We don't have
Definitely.
time.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, definitely.
Yeah. So it was wonderful. We had a lot of, couples, but single people, and it was just wonderful just to celebrate.
That's great, and happy birthday, Pete. Pete has been, like, a pivotal helper in the launching of our podcast and a huge supporter and a brilliant mind. So, he's been so much fun to work with. I've known Pete for, like, almost 20 years, and
Yeah.
love you, Pete. Happy birthday. Happy Valentine.
Happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day. And I will be happy to say that we didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Like, I didn't get a gift. I did get him flowers. Yeah.
I got my husband flowers too. We talked about that a couple episodes ago, like, men
Mhm.
never get flowers. So, we both did that this year. Randomly, we both did that this year.
Yeah, I think that's a special thing. It's not as common, and men deserve flowers too.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, you don't always have to get a gift on Valentine's Day. It's okay. But if you want one, maybe be a little more vocal about it. Tell the person that you're with, "Hey, I do want that really expensive chocolate." Or maybe go get
It
me that really expensive Chanel lipstick I've been eyeballing. That would be a great gift for me, Pete.
And we did a little golf at a beautiful course. We drove, like, to Palm Springs. We had a beautiful, like, date night out and lots of sex, hotel, everything that I love to do, and that was, like, the perfect gift for Valentine's.
Good. I love that.
That's all I
Because
need.
right, we all have different needs. I with the whole 5 love languages, the quiz that you can take, I encourage everyone to take that. Every time someone gets married, I put that in their gift because
Mhm.
you learn a lot. Like, I had 0 on the gift giving questions. Mine's all, quality time and acts of service. So, like, if we could just spend time together, like having a party or having some friends over or just alone time, that fills my cup. That's, like, the most important. I don't
Aw,
really give a fuck about gifts. I'm like, "Oh,
I
you got
love
me
that.
something. Great, cool."
I'm not a gift needer. I love words of affirmation and time.
I learned that about you. I didn't know that. Yeah.
And I shower other people with words of affirmation because I guess that's what I love the most, and, whatever
You
that means
usually
about
give
me.
what you want. Yeah, a lot of people give the love language that they want. Yeah.
Mhm.
I also had 0 with words of affirmation. Shocker.
Me too.
I'm like, yeah, people compliment me and I'm like, "What do you want? Like, why are you saying nice things?"
You're so funny. Oh my
Therapy or oh, right, we gotta write that down again.
therapy girl. Oh, I made an appointment. I'm so close to getting therapy.
You made an appointment?
I made an appointment.
I'm so proud.
Thank you. I haven't gone yet, and I almost didn't return the phone call, and, there was a little back and forth. I slow walked it, but I made the appointment. I feel like that's therapy. I feel like I'm good now.
You did it. Yeah, that's it.
I think that's it. So we're
Done.
good? We're
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, we'll
Oh
just
my
move on.
gosh. No, I remember the first time I started therapy. I do need to go back. I outgrew the therapist I was with. It's brutal in the beginning. I'm not a sugarcoating friend. You feel horrible. I did. I don't know if you will after the first few, especially because you're just getting to know this person and they want to know everything about you. And you're like, you're just going to blame my childhood or you're going to do this. And, I got very defensive. And it's like, my brother had a good analogy. It's like popping off all the little jars of tar inside you, and you have to like clean out the jars and get rid of them. So, you feel a little exhausted after therapy, but then after some weeks or months, it's so rewarding and you feel so much better. And they give you all these like tips and tricks and things. I would ask for homework all the time. So she would give me, remember like the classic, I was like, oh, wait, there's more than 4 feelings. But my feelings weren't even feelings. They were like hungry, tired, drunk, and horny or something. I don't she was like, "No, those aren't feelings." And she printed a pediatric list of 1,000 feelings. And I was like, "Oh, these are feelings?"
And you've come such a long way. I think you've always been really emotionally intelligent. You've been
Oh, thank
educating
you.
me and making me better.
That's really sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you taught me something not that long ago. You were like, "So if you're unhappy in a relationship," and this, this goes out for everyone, like, just because you're dating someone doesn't mean that you have to go to that next level. And you
That's
had, like,
right.
a really good series of quotes that, like, I try to, like, remember and share with people.
Yeah, I always say I've told my kids because I have 4 daughters, so I like to say it backwards. Just because, you are engaged does not mean you have to get married,
It is. Yeah.
you know? And just because 'cause you're dating does not mean you have to get engaged, you know, or move in with them or anything like that. And by the way, just because you're married doesn't mean you have to stay married. You don't have to do any of the you don't have to keep going next level, next level, next level. And you and I talked, we both did that a little bit in the past.
Yes. Yeah, I was engaged previously. In my heart of hearts, I knew it wasn't healthy and it wasn't the right decision. But I felt very kind of ambushed in that. And I was very young. I think I was
Yeah.
my early 20s, if that.
I think the younger you are, the harder it is to say no. You just think you get engaged.
Yes. And, I've had friends that say they got engaged because they didn't want to hurt the person's feelings.
Huh?
And if you really think about that, I mean, that's really fucked up. Like, what do you feel? Like, what do you want? Like, yeah, it might hurt. Obviously, it's going to hurt the person's feelings. Like, they're putting their heart on the table. But are you going to spend the rest of your life miserable because you didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings? You don't have to get married, people.
And that's the other lesson that I learned, which was just because you're engaged does not mean you have to get married. And I learned it the hard way because my second ex-husband, um,
Mhm.
because we were engaged, we got married. And while we were engaged, I knew, you know, and I've seen friends go through this too. I knew I wasn't gonna I guess in my heart of hearts and hindsight, I knew, but we broke up at least once during our engagement,
Yeah.
which is a bad sign. And then, you know, I guess maybe we weren't ready to totally kill the relationship yet. I mean, it died in like flames. But I went through
Yeah.
with it. And yeah, and once you start wedding planning, oh my God, do you feel obligated to finish wedding planning?
Right.
Once you have a shower, you've got all these
Mhm.
presents, you feel obligated. You know, and then there's your wedding day, you feel obligated. You're just not. And I promise you, it's so much harder to undo all of that crap after you sign your legal document. It's so much harder to undo. So if you're not 100% sure, you shouldn't marry that person. And you don't have to say yes because someone proposes. And you just don't have to stay in that relationship.
Mhm.
We're too nice.
Yeah, and I think that you've always been a very internal optimist and like you've always seen the best in people and you've always tried to push the best out of people. So I mean, I watched it and like I was always hopeful, you know, that these relationships would work out.
Oh, yeah.
But you love and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Apparently, I love love because I've been married like 3 times. We've joked on other shows, on other episodes, like, I'm always like, "Why is
Yeah.
it so hard for people to get married?" I get been married like 3
You
times.
get
I
me
get married, like,
all the time.
as soon as I turn around, I get married again or whatever, so but this one is the last one, the best one, and now I know
Yeah.
what it means to, like, have, like, the one, the partner, it's worth the wait, you know, but I've got all these stories now because 'cause I've been married so much,
Yeah, well, you have
and I've got all this
anecdotes.
wisdom.
We have anecdotes to share with the Bliss tribe on like, "Hey, we fucked up here. We did the dumb thing. You don't have to." So, like, learn from our mistakes.
One
We're your elders, Bliss elders.
And you do not have to get married because you're engaged. You do not have to get engaged because you're dating. You do not have to stay dating or living with someone or move in with someone or whatever those steps are. Just if you know, you know. If you know it's not quite right, then you know. Because by the way, there's like over 1 billion people on the planet. You could pick it
Right.
could be better. So
Yeah, you could find someone that you actually are compatible with. And, that kind of reminds me, like, when you're saying, like, you don't have to get, engaged because you're dating, you also don't have to sleep with someone. Like, I feel
oh
like
my
how
god.
many dates have you been on, even first dates, where they're, like, pressuring you, and you feel kinda trapped? Like, You don't have to sleep with the person.
Yep, and of course, I mean, like so many I've had pressure sex, you know, like, "We're here now.
Yes.
Alright," and you know what? It's not good sex. So, like, n
Right.
I didn't come out a winner, you know, you never come out feeling great after
Yeah.
that, but a little bit of pressure sex. It was still consensual, you know,
Of
but,
course. Yeah.
it just wasn't good. So
Well, right, if you're not feeling it, you don't feel like
Mhm.
that connection, and if you're doing it because you got a steak dinner, I mean, it's not
No,
it's not gonna make you feel, like, healthy inside.
no, or a ride home, or
You don't even have
everything
to make
else.
out with you don't have to make out with the person. You don't even have to kiss the person.
Yeah, you don't.
But I will tell you, this is a pro tip. If the kissing is bad, the sex will probably be bad. So if you wanna test the waters.
Yeah. If you wanna scientifically experiment, the scientific
Yeah.
method of
Yeah.
kissing versus sex.
Yes, I've done scientific research. Yeah. No,
Oof,
but I
hard pa I remember
typically
kissing someone who felt like a family member or brother, and it stopped right there.
well,
He was like, "Let me try again." I was like, "No,
yeah.
it's over."
You could kinda tell from the kiss, though, how the sex would be, like, there was one time a guy kissed me and some like, so aggressive, smacked our teeth together and, like, just pain and I was like, "Okay, that would be probably really painful sex, right?"
Mhm.
Like, if you're that aggressive with my face,
Yeah, not
you
your
don't get
thing.
access.
No,
No.
we're done.
Yeah.
But good to know.
Yeah, do your research. Make out first if you feel ready to. I'm not saying go make out with all kinds of strangers, but yeah, the make out test sometimes works.
Yeah,
So
that's smart.
prevent you the heartache later.
Totally, and we do celebrate that a girl's gotta eat,
Girls gotta eat. Yeah,
but
you
you
don't
could
have
stop
yeah.
there.
Say yes to all the dates. That is literally how I ate halfway through college. Sure, you want to take me out? I will take all of the appetizers. And I'm
Mhm.
getting dessert to go though.
Yeah, I prefer sush.
There you go.
Oh my god, so fun. Yeah, so back to Valentine's days. I've had some horrifically awful Valentines. I had a partner who used to bring me roses from the gas station, and they were obviously like gas station roses, probably for all the holidays. It was my first
Mhm.
ex-husband. And that was just kind of the process, like on the way home, grab a beer, grab a rose, you know, and my second ex, you know, just every Valentine's Day was like the most dumpster fire of an event that you could have between a couple. Followed by it almost makes
Yeah.
you think, was it an addiction? Were we doing this on purpose? But I don't believe it was. We ended the relationship. But maybe it's a good indicator that you're not like on track anyways. It had me thinking like if it happens more often than just Valentine's Day, like if this is happening once a week,
Yeah.
couple times a month, every time you go out, you might be onto something, and that is that it is bad. So
That's a pattern to me. I
yeah.
love recognizing a good pattern in everyone has them, even friendships. And
Mhm.
if you notice like the disappointment pattern over and over and over again, it's probably not going to change. So you don't
Yeah.
have to stick in that relationship.
You don't
And every couple, there's struggles. Marriage is hard work. It's just like parenting. Like everything you do, but it's worth it. But honestly, like the relationships that was in that they were the most volatile all the time and all the work, it was exhausting and they weren't the right people. And now that I'm married to Pete, he was my friend first for years. So like it was the easiest relationship I've ever been in. And I was like, is this too good to be true though? But no, I kissed a lot of frogs to
yeah,
find Pete. I put my time in.
you
But
did.
yeah, I think a healthy relationship can be easy. Do we fight? Yes. I can be a little difficult sometimes. And he reminds me softly and gingerly about No, I mean, so every
You
normal
guys are
relationship, you're
so
gonna
fun because you're like such two halves of a whole, and you know each other so well. You've been together a long time now, and, it's like playful fun, but it's definitely fun to hear two people so comfortable with each other that they're
we're
it's
like a
really
90-year-old
entertaining.
couple.
Yeah, very entertaining. My husband is still in his shock and awe era, um I late night bought a couch the other night. You'll see it soon here on the podcast. And, it
I
was
can't wait.
it wasn't, like, super expensive, and it was, like, 11 p.m. in the bed drinking some wine kinda night. And, but he is used
Why
to
not?
that about me, and I think he still finds it endearing. We'll find
He does.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. But no, I think the moral of the story is a relationship should not feel that difficult. If you
No.
feel like that ick feeling like, "Oh, they're almost coming home from work," or, "Oh, we're gonna have to,
Uh,
like, go do this together," then it's
uh,
wrong. Like, if it feels wrong, it's wrong, and it's okay. And sometimes, and I think it was you brought it up, one of your friends in the past said, "I wish they would just cheat on me."
I've heard multiple people say this. Yes.
Just so you could break it off. You don't have to get cheated on. You don't have to push that person so far away from you that they go find intimacy with another human being so you can break it off. That's actually really manipulative too.
Yeah,
Like, so if
because
you're
I
not
think
vibing, you can break up. You can break up just because you don't feel
you're just
like
not
you
into
want to
it.
be together anymore.
Yeah, and I think people get confused, like, there needs to be this volatile, clashing, everything ends
Mhm,
to end a relationship, and you just don't have to do that. You don't have to
mhm,
make another person come outside of themselves and feel psychotic, just to
mhm.
end a relationship that you are not happy with. Just end it in a healthy way, and maybe you could even maintain a friendship or something.
I've never stayed friends with an ex personally.
I've never stayed friends with an ex.
I know people that do,
Yeah.
and I know it's possible. I've seen it.
Maybe with kids, people stay more cordial.
Yeah,
Like my husband now, he's very
sure.
cool with his ex-wife, the mother of his children, and I'm very cool with her too.
That's
We've known
nice.
each other forever. But yeah, but I would they're not like friends who hang out and stuff. So to be fair, yeah, I
Right.
guess not quite like that.
Yeah. No, all of my so a lot of my exes, you know, I think were tourists, like we brought up before. Like they liked the idea of me. Like they wanted me to be the country club wife or whatever that fit in their narrative. And when I didn't, and I was like, well, I don't want to be that. So then we can't be together. And I had the fucking balls to break off the relationship because I'm like, this isn't going to work.
Mhm.
Immediately, I got the backlash, like, "Well, you're" all the horrible words. Like, I've been called a dumb slut, a bitch, all the things after I break up with someone, and it's so fascinating to me because, okay, if you're gonna call me horrible things after we break up, it just confirms that we should have broke up. This is
I know.
how you're gonna act when we break up,
Right.
so, no, I couldn't stay friends with a lot of my exes.
I had a really volatile ending with a narcissist. And we know which one that was, and I remember the narcissist being like, "I'm not a narcissist, you're a narcissist," and I was like, "Nope, that's not true." I was like,
Nope,
"Nice try.
try again.
Yeah, you've been gaslighting me for a while, but I see you now, like, I
Mhm.
see you. You're a
The
narcissist."
fog has lifted, and no.
No,
No is a full sentence.
you
No.
may go. And these people are like yo-yos anyways, because you also get the follow-up of tears and like, "Oh, sorry, baby. I don't mean." It's like on Happy Gilmore when he's like, "No, I've seen those finger paintings you bring home from the," like, his girlfriend is a kindergarten teacher. He's like,
Yeah.
"They look like shit." And he's like, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry."
Right.
That was my life before.
It was just
And
yeah, both extremes.
yeah, so yeah, I've
And
been
that's
called all
exhausting.
kinds of names too during a breakup to tear me down. I just have to know that that's not who I am. I certainly know,
Right.
and just keep it moving.
Yeah. Yeah, they just confirm that it was supposed to end. You're like, "Oh, okay. Yep. Mhm. Porch. So it's gonna rain. You might wanna pick that up tonight. If not, I don't fucking care. Whatever. It's your stuff.
Mhm.
Get it out of my house." Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. To the left, to the left.
Yeah.
Everything you own in a box to the left. Do you remember that Beyonce song?
Girl, I definitely remember that.
I
In
had
the
that on
closet,
repeat
that's my
for
stuff. Yeah, she's like, "Keep on
yes.
looking.
If I
Please
bought
don't
it,
touch."
please don't touch.
Yeah, I love
So,
that
yeah,
so much. That's like an anthem.
it is. We should bring that song back more.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's to you. We purposely didn't do a Galentine's episode. Y'all do whatever you like with your lives, but
Yeah.
we thought Valentine's, the aftermath. Oof.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah.
feelings? Yeah, we wanna know. Yeah, put it all in the comments, like, what happened to you for Valentine's Day? Hopefully, it was a good one,
Mhm.
and I did reach out, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, to a bunch of family and friends, female and male, so I reached out and I asked them, "What are your overall thoughts of Valentine's Day?" And or I said, "You can answer either one if you want. What is the best or worst gift you can get for Valentine's Day?" So
Oh,
should I read some of these
oh,
quotes?
I hear it.
Okay, we'll start with the women. And I'm not going to say who said all of these. A lot of people just wanted to be kept private. But so we're going to start with the women. The first text I got back from one of the women said, "It's harsh. It's just a day for men to disappoint me." Okay. Yeah, we'll get that one out of the way. That was the first rapid fire one.
In there,
The
gas station flowers. Same
Right.
girl.
Yeah, and we've all been there, so I get
Mhm.
that. Okay. The next woman that texted me said, "The last gift I received was in grade school, despite being in a few long term relationships." Break my
What?
heart.
No kidding.
Heck, if I would have known that, I would have brought her all the things. I had no idea. See, this is what just ask your friends, "Are you okay?" Especially
Mhm.
after these holidays, even these little holidays.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see. The next beautiful woman that texted me back said, "As long as I see the people I love, I eat good food, I drink a little, and I get to wear a cute outfit, I'm happy." She said, "This year was all 4 out of 4."
Oh my god, how great is that?
And I will say who said that. That was my Duchess friend, Amanda. We call her the Duchess because she's very
Duchess.
royal.
Oh
She
my
wore a
god.
beautiful vintage fur on Saturday with the red lip, which you left it here, girl. I'll get it back to you. Really nice lipstick.
That
All right. So the next quote from a woman said, "I am not a fan of Valentine's Day. You should celebrate the ones you love every day."
there you go.
True. Love it. That's good.
I've heard that a lot too. I agree. They're correct.
Right. We don't need just, and why would you celebrate one day?
Mhm.
Like, we love love here at Bliss.
I'll
The
have to
next
let my
one's,
husband know. That is something, you could buy me flowers quarterly, weekly, all the
yeah,
time, hour-long massages quarterly. I don't know, we can work through that process, but yeah, I love the idea of
month.
more Valentines throughout the year.
Yeah, we should just do it all year.
Mhm.
Okay. So then this one was a curveball. The usual red roses and chocolates are the worst gift ever. It's like, girl, I love you.
To be fair, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think she was thinking it was cliche, she said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
Okay, the
doubt. Yeah, be more creative, maybe.
yeah, don't just get the gas station flower, maybe a little more. But also red roses are beautiful.
Mhm.
All right. And then there's 2 more female quotes. This second to last said, "The best Valentine's Day was actually a Galentine's Day that I attended, drinking champagne with all of my girls." And that does
I
sound
love
lovely.
that.
Have you ever had a Galentine's Day?
Ham. Me
Yeah.
and my girlfriends went to, like, a grilled cheese restaurant, Melt in Cleveland, and then we went to, like, a
Ooh,
shooting range and shot handguns, like, for the rest of the night and then went to the bar. So,
sounds like a great night.
it was awesome. We still
Yeah.
reflect on how much fun that was.
Yeah, I've had one Galentine's Day, which was actually with our last guest, Tiff from
Oh,
Dallas,
nice.
our liver transplant surgeon to the stars. And we had it at her house and we did all the things. We had all the chocolate, all the champagne was flowing. We decorated. We had it was such a great time. Yeah, we invited a bunch of women
That's cool.
and we kicked her husband out. We're like, "Leave."
Yeah, I love that.
It
That's
was really
cool.
fun. Yeah, so we're supporters of Galentine's Day. I think it's very
Definitely.
important. Did you ever watch Parks and Rec? The
Yes.
show with Leslie Knope and how
Oh,
she did
yes.
Valentine's Day. I love her. That's, like, where I first saw Galentine's Day. Okay, last female quote. Ready for it? I don't like the forced romance and the consumer aspects of Valentine's Day. I like to think of it as bringing more love to everyone on Valentine's Day. That was really
Ah,
sweet.
I love that too. And we talked about that last week too, like National Love Day. Spread love to everybody.
Donate love.
Yeah, donate love. Go support your friends' small businesses,
Mhm.
check on your friends, love your family members. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Just love everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, just spread love. We need more of that for sure.
Mhm.
All right, are you ready for the quotes that I got from my male friends?
I can't wait to hear it.
And I don't know, I guess I wasn't sure what I thought I was gonna get. I was like, "This is a cute idea, so we'll send it out." And I sent, like, the same text to everybody. Okay, the first guy that responded, was a paragraph, so I hope you're ready.
I can't wait.
I value consistency more than spectacle. I'd rather feel chosen in the small, ordinary moments, in the random check ins, quiet support, the thoughtful gestures that aren't prompted by a holiday. To
Oh,
me, love feels strongest when it shows up naturally and steadily, not just when it's expected.
ah,
One exceptional day is sweet, but a pattern of being treated with care, respect, and intention throughout the year means so much more.
beautiful human. How perfectly said.
I
If
know.
that person is single, we need to find him someone, but otherwise, let him be.
That person might be single. But
It's
you,
cool to hear his point of view on love.
I was not expecting it from, yeah. And I have a lot of guy friends. I've always had them. And it's more like, "Hey bro, you want to get a beer?" It's never like a deep conversation. I'm realizing now like I should dive deeper with my guy friends and check on them more.
Yeah,
I
cool.
have 3 more. The last one is going to emotionally slay you. It did for me. But this one, oh, and not to bring this up now, but Um, 3 of my really close male friends are all going through kind of breakup transition periods right now too. So this was like a hard question to ask them
Valentine.
right now, I think, and a hard season for them. So I hope that they all find love because they're all badass,
That's
amazing
cool.
humans. Okay, so the next one is more positive. Well, the first one was positive. The next one is I do like Valentine's Day. We both do. He's married. We are not romantic, but we like the idea of romance. I always make dinner for her and chocolate covered strawberries. We try to do special things for each other. Having a specific day is kind of wonky, but it is a good reminder to stay focused on each other, especially when you have kids. Children take all of your time, and it's good to have a day to focus on your partner. Really sweet.
That's perfectly said too. Look at these guys so articulately
I
piecing
know.
together.
Yeah.
I
And
love
okay, so
that.
then my third friend that texted me back said, "Valentine's Day, equal sign, not a fan." That was it.
There you go.
Fair. I love it. I love because a number one rule in my life is don't sugarcoat things. Just tell me how you feel. So
I
that was
love that.
perfect, and it was very on brand for that person. Okay. The last one gave me real feelings, and it relates to us because we've already I'll just read it. It's okay to get a guy flowers. Sometimes the first flowers a man will receive is at his funeral. Did I never think
Listening.
of that?
Yeah, watching my jaw just dropped.
Through the papers. I and it was the last person to text me, so it was serendipitous, but I'm like, that's it. That's the end of it. Everyone needs to hear that.
Yeah. Guys need love and support too. I love that long paragraph text. It was like very tender thought of how
Mhm.
he would like to be supported and hopefully is being supported. And I just think that
Yeah.
that's all really beautiful. Yeah, why wait till their funerals to tell them?
Not even gonna see the flowers.
Oh my god.
But it's true. you have gotten Paul flowers before, just for Valentine's Day, I think just in
Yeah.
random moments, and I've done the same for Pete, but it wasn't my idea, like, we're nurses, so I used to ask whenever I took care of, like, a very elderly person, I would ask them life questions,
Mhm.
and I would always ask, "Are you married?" And the woman was like, "Well, I just lost my husband." She was 96 years old. She was married for, like, I can't remember, 50, 60 some years or more. And I was like, "Well, what's the secret to marriage?" So when I met people that were married a long time and she was like, "Well, honestly, it was I got my husband flowers. People laughed at me, but he almost would cry. Men deserve flowers." So like that was probably 10 years ago. And I was such a simple thought, but I we don't do it. Men deserve flowers.
They do, and maybe
Everyone deserves flowers.
yeah, everyone, absolutely. Men,
Yeah.
women, children, strangers, my dog,
Mhm.
if he were here.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody. You're right.
Yeah, let's like not wait till their funerals. Like let's get men flowers.
And I love the idea of just consistently kind of being steady. And I think the thing with consistency is it feels very trustworthy. It's like for someone like me, if
Yeah.
you're like something I can rely on, or if there's really consistent communication, like kind feedback loop or something like that, or
Sure.
whatever, just consistently makes things feel very safe, you know? Things
Mhm.
that are very erratic make you feel less safe, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, all these basic things that we forget.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. My entire second marriage, totally erratic, very unsafe feeling.
Well, and also when you feel that way, your cortisol levels are high, and that's fight or flight response, and you cannot feel safe in an environment that your cortisol levels are elevated.
Very
And
stressful.
that's like that feeling in the pit of your stomach. You can
Yeah.
feel your heart racing, you can feel your blood pressure, all these you get signs.
Yeah.
Sweaty
Totally.
palms around someone. Like these aren't healthy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, trauma dump.
Love a good
Here
trauma
we go.
dump.
Yeah, surprise trauma dump. I
Therapy.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I would share it, but let's go. I'm gonna pull up my champagne here. My sister's in town. We're drinking
Ooh,
champagne. It's very exciting.
actually drinking water.
Oh, I love that.
So
I love that for you.
I'm working a night shift tonight,
Oof. Well
so
done. Look at you.
I'm
RN.
drinking water. This is water. If my boss is watching.
I love it. Okay, trauma dump. So many volatile moments in my second marriage, but
Mhm.
every Valentine's Day was worse than the one before.
Oh,
We should have just stopped trying, but there was this one time. Who can remember what the fighting was about? Okay, it's always fighting. Day is
mhm.
ruined. Everybody's unhappy. Now you go home together. And, so I remember the next day, like, the fight was so like, the night was so bad. This is back when Facebook was more of a thing. My ex did a Facebook live apology for me.
I'm sick to my stomach for you.
Yeah, right, and I'm giving myself the vomit face if you're listening
Throw up your
and
mouth.
not watching. Yeah, I just threw up in my mouth face. And I remember people like, "Oh my god, he loves you. How great was that?" And I'm like, "You realize that was like an apology video, right?" Like, he ruined
He proposed to the
Valentine's.
public. He wasn't or not proposing. He was
That
apologizing
was
to the public,
100%.
not
Yeah, that was performative. That wasn't for me. I guess this is like, this was his big gesture, but now do it, like 52 times over the course of several years. And you're just like, all right, let's get this out of your system. Let's go. Are we done? Are we
Mhm.
done yet? You know? But no, that's my trauma dump as I think about that from time to time, like that stupid ass Facebook video apology. And then what did I do? I forgave him because he did it on Facebook. And the world was like, oh, how great. And
Mm,
that was so dumb. All of that was wrong. It should have been more obvious. I don't think you
yeah.
saw or you were not part of any of that,
I don't
but
think I've been on Facebook for, maybe
probably
12
ever. I'm sure you've ever been a
plus
big,
years.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
It might be an account, I don't know, but I missed the public apology. I would not have been a fan. I wouldn't have been
No,
commenting
you would have been like, "It's very
nice
weird."
things.
Yeah, so, I mean, you just gotta watch these people. So, good luck with your Valentine's aftermath, whatever is happening. Are you stuck in a cycle of abuse? Do you know what that looks like? Google the term. There's this thing I learned in nursing school. It's a
Mhm.
cycle of abuse. There's a slow build, slow build, slow build, explosion,
Yeah.
love bomb, love bomb, love
Then
bomb.
there's the honeymoon phase, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
that. The
honeymoon
love
phase.
yeah.
Slow build, explosion. Yeah, and you can live on this merry-go-round. So if
Mm,
this is happening to you right now in a real way, get out. You know, try
absolutely.
some therapy resources. Definitely be more open about it with your friends. Don't hide your shitty relationship. Like, just tell somebody so you can get
Right.
help and real feedback because your partner is probably giving you their bullshit feedback. And that is a trap.
Mhm.
They're probably gaslighting you, telling you things to
Absolutely.
make you feel guilt like you were part of it, or to just like for whatever reason, continue on this merry-go-round
Yeah.
cycle. So if you're in this, girl, guy, we have been there.
Yes. They,
This is
them, he,
yeah.
she, whoever. No one deserves
Mhm.
that.
It's a safe
Horrible
space.
treatment.
Yeah, it's okay to move along.
Mhm.
Don't marry them. Don't buy property with them. Oof,
Don't have sex with
property.
them.
Yeah, don't if you really need sex, but otherwise, you you
That's
know,
true. Angry sex is a thing. Yeah.
yeah, watch out for these people and, yeah, so that's
Yeah.
many years of Valentines that I had like that, and maybe that's why I celebrate it more now, like a good Valentine's now, but
Like a healthy version, because we're not saying like, we wanna burn a lot of things down in the world, but we don't
mm,
wanna burn Valentine's Day down. We just wanna realign everyone's expectations so you can get what you want. It is kinda like death to Valentine's Day, it's like a little
mm,
funeral outfit I have on, but it's just like, make it into what you want. Do what you want for the day, but also just be very honest and open with the people around you of what you want, because if people end of the day, people are not psychic, they don't know what you want. You
they
can just
don't
tell
know.
people. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'm talking to my 21-year-old who's gonna graduate college this year, and she says something that is a truth, and I'm like, "See, that was a truth, like, something about your own life, you've just spoken a truth, right? You don't like the cold weather. You just said a truth about yourself." Okay.
Yeah.
So now when you're planning the next steps in your life or whatever, speak a truth. It's like just get a real truth out about yourself. You know it in your gut,
Yeah.
and
Don't wait till you're in your 40s to figure out what you truly want in life and speak up
absolutely
more.
step into it,
That's what I did.
step into your truth. Yeah, burn it all down, destroy everything, walk away.
Yeah, you can burn it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Feels fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think
Well,
of that what is it Stella got her groove back or something? Vivica A. Fox walking away from the car in flames, like,
yeah,
behind her? Yeah, do one of those,
that's a
but
great
don't set
one.
someone's car on fire, but,
Car bombs. Those were huge in Youngstown, Ohio.
like,
Okay. Where I used
yeah,
to
don't do car bombs, but you get it.
right.
It's an analogy. Just kind of burn everything down and start over. And by the way, it's going to take a while. You can't just walk away from things instantly, but start, do the research, get some support, walk away ultimately.
Yes. Yeah, if it feels wrong, it's wrong. It's very simplistic. And you deserve more. You need to find your bliss. What makes you happy? And go towards that. Just figure it out and just run as fast as you can towards your bliss. Make a
Hmm.
list, do the things, talk to your friends.
Yeah, 100%. Don't wait until your funeral to get flowers from the people around you. Just tell them you want flowers and
Yeah.
then go buy yourself flowers. I hope you are.
Yeah. I'm gonna just start giving men flowers.
Randomly.
It's almost flower season at Puppy Fawn. I'm gonna be growing lots of flowers. I think I'm gonna have like a flower free flowers for men Friday or something. I don't know. Where I'm gonna
Oh.
just put a sign out and just come get a flower.
How sweet would that be? I
Yeah.
love that. If you're not following Poppy Vaughn on Instagram, check out Poppy Vaughn Instagram. How do you spell it? Poppyvon?
Nope.
There's no space in there, is there?
Nope. Poppy Vons. Well, I had to add the S, Vaughn was taken, but the Poppy so it's Poppy Vons. Yeah, it's farm chic. It's all the chickens, all the flowers. That was kind of my healing journey through having multiple miscarriages. I just started acquiring chickens and growing flowers and having gardens, and it was really healing for me, and then but it got out of control. There was a lot. So,
Huh,
my husband built a farm stand, and now we sell and share all the flowers and the eggs and beautiful things.
I love that.
So I'm a mafia wife, glam farmer,
And for some reason, it suits you perfectly, and it works.
because you can be whatever the fuck you wanna be.
Absolutely. Just
Be
be
more.
happy. Yeah, speak your truth.
Yeah.
My God. Well, maybe that's it for us this week, Bliss Babes.
So,
And
yeah, everyone go out there, find your bliss, that's your homework, make a list, what do you want in life, and go get it.
speak a truth.
Yeah, speak your
Start
truth.
there. Yeah.
Alright, we love you all, beautiful Bliss tribe. I love you, Tammy.
Cheers.
Have a
Love you
wonderful
guys.
night.
Yeah.
Mwah.